Tonight's headlines: Palace explains Duterte remark on arbitral ruling. Sotto hits back on Duterte critics. Arresting persons violating mask rules not a harsh move. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,080,172. NCR's reproduction number down to 0.77. No LPA seen in the next 3 to 5 days. Philippine stocks slip anew. And BSP tightens rules on recruitment of banks. Good evening. Today's Thursday, May 6, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Malacanang on Thursday clarified that President Rodrigo Duterte's remark that he'd throw in the wastebasket the arbitral ruling which upheld the Philippines' exclusive economic zone was not his position but China's. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque stressed that the media should apply the proper construction on Duterte's statements, saying that the context of the president's statement is as far as China is concerned. To recall, the president in his speech on Wednesday night said the Philippines' victory in 2016 at the Permanent Court of Arbitration was just a piece of paper fit to be in the wastebasket. The palace official also noted that Duterte declared before the United Nations General Assembly in September that the ruling was beyond compromise and beyond the reach of passing governments to dilute, diminish, or abandon. Senate President Vicente Sotto III stressed on Thursday that critics of the government can only choose between negotiating or going to war with China to address the tensions in the West Philippine Sea. In a statement, Sotto said the 2016 arbitral ruling did not direct China to leave and give the territory to the Philippines. Sotto also acknowledged the activities of the Philippine Coast Guard in the West Philippine Sea. On Wednesday, Chinese militia vessels moored at Sabina Shoal inside the Philippines' exclusive economic zone dispersed after being challenged by the PCG. The palace on Thursday justified President Rodrigo Duterte's directive for policemen to arrest persons who violated the face mask policy amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said a violator must be apprehended before implementing the corresponding penalty. This comes after the president ordered police to investigate and detain for 9 hours people who have no masks or are wearing masks in public places. Roque stressed that the directive was not too harsh, saying that the government has ordinances on minimum health protocols that allow the outright apprehension or warrantless arrest if a crime was committed in the presence and with the full personal knowledge of the police officer. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parties may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still phone remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
Fiber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
The Department of Health reported 1,637 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Thursday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 1,080,172, even as one laboratory failed to submit data on time. It brought the active cases in the country to 63,170, and of the total, 94.3% are mild, 1.9% are asymptomatic, 1.6% are severe, and 1.2% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 999,011 after 6,091 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 17,991, with 191 fatalities recorded. Data from the DOH also show that 64% of the country's intensive care unit beds are utilized, while 43% of the mechanical ventilators are in use. In other news, the OCTA research group on Thursday disclosed that reproduction number in Metro Manila dropped from 0.83 to 0.77 as the region remains under modified enhanced community quarantine until May 14. In a statement, OCTA research member Dr. Mike T. pointed out that hospital occupancy in Metro Manila has decreased, adding that metro hospitals with full bed capacity fell from 30 to 15. Meanwhile, 60 NCR hospitals are now 55% occupied compared from the past week with 70% bed occupancy. He said he also hopes that COVID-19 infections continue to decline to study the adjustments to the community quarantine status in the metropolis. State Weather Bureau Pagasa on Thursday announced that there is no low pressure area that will enter the Philippine area of responsibility in the next 3 to 5 days. Pagasa weather specialist Ana Clauren said scattered rains and cloudy skies will persist in Soc-Sargen and Davao region Thursday afternoon until night. The rainy weather in the southern part of the country was caused by the intertropical convergence zone. Hot weather brought about by easterlies will also remain in effect in Luzon until Thursday night, said Clauren. We'll pause for a short break. Stay with us.
Click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
In business, the Philippine Stock Exchange Index slipped anew on Thursday on investors' preference for United States assets. The PSEI lost 0.27% or 16.91 points to 6,282.78 at the closing bell. The broader all shares slipped by 0.07% or 2.78 points to 3,879.65. Half of the sectoral counters gained during the day, while the other half tracked the main index. Volume totaled 13.84 billion shares, amounting to 5.28 billion pesos. Losers led gainers at 126 to 77, while 44 shares were unchanged. And the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas announced stricter rules on the recruitment process of banks and financial institutions under its supervision. BSP Governor Benjamin Jokno announced the Know Your Employee rules to promote accountability among supervised institutions. Under Circular Number 112, the BSP mandates banks and financial institutions to screen applicants against central bank records. The government said the issuance is in line with the continuing assessment of employees' fitness and capacity to perform the responsibilities of the position. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarsito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Katribu. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and the Araneta City for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Montero Sport. Elevate your journey.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Manong Joe po!
At Ate Maita,
Matapos ang magkasunod na buwang pagbaba, bagyang tumaas ang overall electricity rates ng halos 9 centavos per kilowatt hour ngayong buwan. At paalala lang po, maging energy efficient po tayo.
lalo pag mainit. Dahil mas hirap ang appliances at mas makonsumo. Buti may bright ideas tayo na based sa Meralco Power Lab tests. Engineer Alfred?
Alam niyo ba, ang lumang aircon, mas mataas ang konsumo. Up to 682 pesos ang dagdag kada buwan kumpara sa bago. Mas energy efficient kasi ang technology ng bagong aircons. At kung inverter, pwedeng lampas 1,000 pesos ang savings per month. Piliin din yung may horsepower na sakto sa laki ng kwarto. Kung hindi, halos 1,000 ang extra gastos buwan-buwan.
Sundan ang tips na to. And visit our website para You have the power this summer!